on Sunday, July 23rd. Heading off with Rich for an afternoon sail. Wind's supposed to be pretty light, right around 5, maybe gusts to 8. So we'll see how that turns out. It's a little warm today. Air temperature here in the marina is about 81. Waves are going to be right around 1 or less. O'clock, sails are up, set for close haul, right out of the harbor. Winds are right around 10, it's not bad. Parent wind's about 12. We're doing 5. Once we clear the harbor entrance up here, we can point a little bit further. 210. Winds are about 9. Close reaching. We're doing a good 6 knots steady. That's always good. It's a fun sail. Well, it's about 3:10. We're flying the drone, getting some pretty good shots. Low battery, and it did a return to home, which is where we launched it from, which was quite a ways behind us. By the time got everything turned off, the return to home feature, and started chasing it down, it was already in the water. Drone is gone. It's a very sad afternoon. Oh well. Was able to find it on where it went in using the GPS from the drone, and we got the boat right over the position, but I'm pretty sure it just sunk. We couldn't find it. We looked for a few minutes. Oh well. Good news is winds are still about 8, and we're doing about 5.5 to 6. That's fun. Upon reviewing the flight log after I got home, I see that the drone has a return to home feature I was unaware of, and it will do an automatic return to home if it determines the amount of battery left is not enough to get back to the home position. In this case, there was still 44% of the battery left, but it determined that was the amount needed to get back to the home position, and it did the return to home. Regardless, it did the return to home, and that is usually not a problem. It's expected. But today, I lost sight of it by the time I canceled the return to home and ended up flying it away from the boat instead of towards the boat. Operator error. By the time I realized what had happened and I turned the drone around and we turned the boat around, it was too late. The battery went critical and it landed in the lake. I was able to track it to the landing site with the map screen, but it was gone. It's 3:45. Completed a tack about 10 minutes ago, heading back towards Waukegan. Winds are still right around 9 to 10. Closed hull on our way back. Still sad about the loss of a drone. So the wind conditions are good. Sea state is great. We're doing about 4.8, 5 knots. It's 4:35. We just had to tack. We weren't going to be able to clear the Waukegan Lighthouse to get back to the marina. So we'll have to improve our angle a little bit. Tack back out. Do this for maybe 10 minutes and then we should be good. Still in mourning about the loss of the drone. Damn it. It's 4:50, just completed hopefully our final tack. Looks like we got a good ley line for the Waukegan Lighthouse, be able to clear it. Yeah. I think we're going to smoke them. We're going to smoke them, Rich. Turn the engine on, furled the foresail, pointing too close to the wind to get around, so we were only doing about 2 knots or so, trying to point about 30 degrees into the wind. That doesn't work so well for us, but we're pretty close anyway. Less than a mile. Still mourning the loss of the drone. Well, it's 5:35. Making our turn into the Waukegan Harbor Marina. Today was a pretty awesome day for sailing. We had about 9 to 10 knot winds for maybe 3 of the almost 4 hours we were out. Lightened up a little bit, down to about 7 knots or so here at the end. Still not bad. It would have been a great day if we hadn't lost the drone. C'est la vie.